All right, so we have gone through our warm-up, our upper fiber trap, stretches and muscle stripping, our levator scapula, muscle stripping, and trigger point release. So, and we've opened up in through the neck to kind of alleviate any of that tension and that fascial pulling. We've done all that, and now it's time to move on to all of those people that are the teeth clenchers, the eye squinters, the ones that probably should wear their glasses but are not wearing their glasses. And we end up like this, especially since now is a time where we're anxious about things, we're on edge, we're uncertain. There's a lot going on in the world right now, and you might find yourself, without even noticing it, just clenching in through your teeth. Even at night, you might wake up and open your mouth and say, oh wow, like that is tight and sore in there, because you've been clenching or grinding your teeth all night. And if you are not a teeth clencher, this exercise is great. Even if you work with, we're home now, we're home with our families and our kids, we're surrounded by people 24/7 on lockdown. So imagine how much talking you're actually doing. You're working a lot of your jaw muscles, your facial muscles, and we want to kind of alleviate that, because all of this connective tissue and fascia connects through our neck and down our shoulder. So any spot that starts to accumulate tension is going to pull on other areas. So we've worked all through here, so we're going to finish through the face. And the best way to describe it, please don't make fun of me, is my little friend here. So I like to use this as a way to describe to people: temples, tension. Then we have our jaw, tension, and then often people feel it right between their eyes, or you're that person that gets it like almost right up and underneath in through there, like you want to dig in through there. If you're a chronic headache or migraine sufferer, you already know these hot spots, but these are the areas that I'm going to work on with you. Okay, so you want to, again, this is not an area of the body where you would avoid using lotion. You don't want that extra pull on your skin. You want to make sure it's nice, smooth, and we're not digging. This is just a nice flow, and to kind of move everything around, increase circulation and blood flow, and ease the tension. There are spots where we will stop. We will give gentle compression, small circular motions, and then move on and stretch out those areas. And that will be in these key areas: between our eyes, up into our forehead, temple, and jaw. So I do not use my Thieves Balm here just because there's peppermint in it. I'm always afraid of getting it in my eyes. So be mindful of that, whatever you use on your face. If you do use peppermint, I would suggest using it, or the Thieves Balm, I would suggest using it at the end. So peppermint I like to use, and my Thieves Balm all at the end, so then I can wash my hands and I know I'm not getting any in my eyes. But you can use a lotion or, again, a gel. You're only going to need a teeny tiny bit, like a quarter size. You're going to put it through your hands, warm it up a little bit, and we're going to start right at the jaw, or right at the chin. You're going to gently press up. If you're creating a pull, you're going too deep. You just want to glide across the surface and up, glide across the surface and up. And I'm going as far as my cheekbone and just in front of my ear, because my masseter muscle, this guy, so if you clench your teeth, you can see him poke out a little bit. This is the muscle that clenches our teeth. So when we are tense through here, you'll feel it kind of achy or tender to touch in through there. You don't need to dig. There's a lot of glands and things in there that you don't need to compress, but you do want to work through it. So I'm going to start from my chin, come all the way up to about my chin, or my cheekbone, and this nice gentle motion just to warm everything up. And then as I get to the corner of my jaw, where that masseter muscle would attach, I'm going to press in gently. So to know you're on it, clench your teeth. You'll feel it kind of poke out. You'll know you're on the right spot. So we're gently pressing in and holding for about 10 seconds and moving up, 10 seconds. And in this, as you're doing it, keep your jaw relaxed. Don't clench and don't feel like you have to open up. Just let it ease open. We're climbing up, 10 seconds, climbing up, 10 seconds. And this is where I tend to have a lot of the discomfort. It's my TMJ joint. You can also Google some pictures of that as well. Just underneath my cheekbone. And in through here is a really sore spot for me. I do clench my teeth at night. So you're gonna press in just underneath that cheekbone that's here. You're gonna press in, hold for that 10 seconds, and then do some nice little circles here. Again, your jaw is just relaxed. Come down, nice little circles, come down, nice little circles, come down. And then again, come up to kind of smooth it all out again. And then like any other muscle, once we've been digging in through there, you want to stretch it. So open your jaw as much as you can. We were working on the left side. So you want to open your jaw as much as you can. And as long as it's pain-free, if you open it up and it's uncomfortable or you feel a click, just open up to what's pain-free and without any clicking. So come down and then draw your chin to the opposite side. That sounds really weird on here, but come down and then to the opposite side. And that's gonna open up that masseter muscle because again, if we're gonna work through it, we have to stretch it after. So again, you were coming up through like this to warm it up. We started with some gentle trigger point release, then small circles coming down, and then finish again, gliding up. If you have the facial cups at home, not these ones, do not put these on your face. Yes, I will admit I made that mistake one time. One time! But I suggest if you do have the facial cups, they're so nice and gentle to give you that gentle lift and pull and that fascial release up and through your jawline. So if you have those, please feel free to use them. Then you're gonna do the same on the opposite side, trigger points, and then small circles. And then you can do them together if you want, coming up. And then when you get to your temples, I love to press in. So just above my cheekbone, you'll know you're on it. Again, clench, and you'll feel that muscle kind of poke out. So when you're on it, I like to push in and do nice circles. You'll feel that divot in through the skull here, feels like a little shallow bowl, almost like you're rolling in through that bowl area. Nice and gentle, no need to create discomfort. If you're uncomfortable or this is painful, you're pressing too hard, just ease off a little bit and do gentle circles. So you can do 10, 20 circles, go the opposite way. Again, if you want to know you're on the right spot, clench your teeth and carry on. So if you get here, you notice you clench your teeth, the muscle comes out. It comes out a lot more on my left side. I'll have a lot of stuff on this side, but you're gonna clench. I feel that lift, and then I'm gonna dig in a little bit harder. Hold that, clench. I'm still keeping pressure as I clench, and then slowly release that clench and maintain pressure. So it's almost like doing a contract, relax, and trigger point release at the same time. That you can recreate in your jaw as well. So when you get to that jaw, you clench. I'm maintaining pressure. And then as I release, I'm still maintaining pressure, but release slowly. Try not to open your jaw fast. Nice and slow open, nice and slow close. And you can do about 5 here, 5 here. And then once again, keep going up. Come all the way up to the center. And just with your lotion, you're gently bringing up the tissue between the eyes. And here, I love to do this, a nice little pinch. And I'm pinching and gently doing a nice little pull away. So not enough to hurt myself, obviously, but again, nice gentle pinch and pulling away. And then come up right under my eyebrows, just gently, almost like you're just soothing that tissue. And if you find that spot where it's just underneath your eyebrows, you're on bone here, you're just gonna press up. And for some of us that do have the chronic headaches, migraines, you know where that spot is. You know when you press there, you're like, oh, that's the spot. You know those headaches where you're like, oh, I feel it behind my eyeballs, and you just want to massage in there? It's actually right on the bone here, just underneath your eyebrow. You're gonna gently press up. It's just a tiny bit of pressure. Hold it and then move on. This is why we don't use any peppermint oil or the thieves balm beforehand. Don't want any of that in your eyes. So that, now we've come through, come all the way down, and again, nice little circles, up, up, and then forehead, between eyes, between eyes. Perfect. So now we've kind of opened up the face to go along with that nice stretch we've done throughout, and hopefully that starts to open up everything. If you do it on a regular basis, every time you will notice the change. You will notice I can do more, I have a little bit more range, that isn't as uncomfortable. So you can even document it if you want. If you are a chronic clencher or chronic postural issue patient, then you'll know the difference. When you go to stretch the next day, you'll notice that you have more mobility. So just be mindful of how you're progressing. And if you have any questions, let me know.